Hi, I'm Alexia Cosme, and throughout the course of this class, I have decided to research forensics in the digital age. This is the homepage of my Google Sites where I've created a page to show everyone what digital forensics entails. I have my banner up here, which includes the title of my webpage as well as my name. I have a GIF that has a picture of me, my logo, as you can see right here at the bottom as well, and a picture of, a little snippet of digital forensics. I created 3 of those using Pixlr, and then as I've said, I've created my entire website with all my links on the side using Google Sites. What's different between Google Sites and HTML and text is that with Google Sites, it basically sets everything up for you so that you don't have to type in everything manually with HTML. HTML is way more difficult, but for some reason I do enjoy it. So I have an abstract on my homepage, and basically this just gives a little 4C to tell you what digital forensics is. And I say that digital forensics has positive impacts on technological advances, forensic society as a whole. Techopedia.com defines digital forensics as the process of uncovering and interpreting digital data. Criminal activity on digital technology, such as social networks, emails, and the internet, is increasing as we become more technologically advanced. So what this branch of forensics does initially is that it helps us to code the ways in which criminals use such innovations to commit crime. If we go over here to the left to my links, we can search and click the purpose link. And this page just goes into more detail about what digital forensics is and its initial purpose in society. So prompt A says indicate the name of the innovation and provide a clear description of its intended purpose. And what I said is that this innovation that I've been researching is digital forensic science, and the purpose of it is to discover possible information that could be used to incriminate individuals who commit crimes on any type of technological device. So this includes, like I've said, smartphones, it includes computers, laptops, it includes gaming systems, everything. So according to IE Explorer, the recovery and analysis of digital information has become a major component of many criminal investigations today. And with the use of things such as DNA identification databases, fingerprint databases, and etc., we are able to accurately prosecute criminals thanks to the growing digital branch of forensics. This picture up here shows the DNA testing, and this picture up to the left just shows a fingerprint database, what it would look like. If we go over here to the left to my impact page, I talk about the impact that it has had on society as a whole and some of the harmful impacts that it has had on society as a whole as well. I have created in a previous assignment a survey over here that my former classmates could take, and I start with asking how old you are, your gender, before taking the survey, have you ever heard of digital forensic science before, and then I go in depth and ask about how much of an impact do they think that digital forensic science has had in society in general, and then how much impact do they think digital forensics has had on their life personally. And my last question was in 10 words or less, how has digital forensic science impacted your life? And with the information that I've gathered from the survey, I was able to create a graph using Google Sheets, spreadsheets, that I've learned how to do in this course. And I've decided to graph how much impact that people thought digital forensics has had on society in general. Most people answered 5, so that's pretty good. The people that answered 1 or 2 were usually people that answered previously that they didn't really know what digital forensic science was. Prompt B up here says explain a benefit and or a harmful effect of the innovation. And in this video that I've created on YouTube in a previous assignment, I go ahead and explain what I believe that the beneficial things of digital forensic science is. And I explain right here that I think it's beneficial because, as I have stated in the video, the data can be collected through social media, text messaging, etc., can help investigators prosecute criminals who misuse technology. And at the end of my video, I show a little scene that I had my cousins actually help me create of a clip of 2 people texting each other, planning to commit a burglary. And this specific information could be beneficial to an actual investigative case because it provides factual evidence between 2 people that plan on committing a criminal offense. I then go on to discuss something that I didn't in my video, and I say that a harmful effect of digital forensics that I haven't discussed in my video is the invasion of innocent people's privacy. Oftentimes when an investigation is occurring, the privacy of many people is being taken away from them, as they believe. The specific innovation makes people feel as though they are being taken away from their privilege or privacy. Over here, prompt C says explain the impact that this innovation has had on society, economy, and or culture as a whole. And I say as technology continues to expand each and every day, so does digital forensic science. People are using computers, the internet, and their smartphones to perform everyday tasks such as shopping, communicating with loved ones, working, and even furthering their education. With that being said, almost every bit and piece of our personal lives are programmed into such devices as you can only imagine. We enter our credit card information when we want to buy something online. We have to give our address when we have to sign up for a website, our email, our full name, our date of birth. So all of these websites and all of these things on our digital devices has all this information about us. So anyone can access it as it goes up into this cloud, as they call it. I have a graph down here that basically shows the yearly amount of cyber/internet fraud. And as you can see, as the years increase from 2001 to 2007, in the millions of current dollars, cyber and internet fraud has increased every single year. Prompt D says indicate one field other than computer science which this innovation has impacted or has the potential to impact. And I say another field other than computer science is prosecution in court cases. Digital devices can serve as major outlets in providing evidence to solve crimes as well as to assemble cases in court. With modern technology, prosecution teams are able to gather critical and factual evidence such as fingerprints, DNA, etc. to help build their case when attempting to implicate an individual of guiltiness. If we go over to the left to my technical aspects link of my page, I describe how a user interacts with innovation. And I say just not any member of society can interact with recovering and investigating of cybercrime. In order to fully know and understand what digital forensics entails, this must be your profession, although many civilians, in my belief, do have a part with this innovation, whether they know it or not. Many people can act as witnesses or give investigators a lead online if they see something worth sketchy or if they see something worth looking into. At the end of the day, since the majority of us use digital devices such as smartphones, etc., we are all part of this innovation in some way, whether it's more obvious or not. Prompt F says describe in detail how the innovation's technology incorporates at least one of the big ideas of abstraction, etc. And I say this innovation's technology shows that computing has global impacts. And I say this because, as I've stated in the course text, our methods for communicating, collaborating, problem solving, and doing business have changed and are changing due to innovations enabled by computing. Digital forensic science incorporates this big idea by mainly altering the way we solve problems. If I go to my link that says relationship to data, I talk about basically the relationship that digital forensics has to data. And prompt G says describe how the innovation consumes data as input and produces as output. And I say that it consumes data as input and produces as output efficiently. And it is done by gathering information from digital devices, and that's their input. And then once this information is gathered, investigators then take this data and are able to create a case if they decide to take it to court and present the findings in hopes to prosecute the criminal. And that is their output aspect of their job. Prompt H says describe at least one data storage concern, data privacy concern, or data security concern related to the innovation. And I say that basically this innovation raises many concerns. And as I stated previously in this webpage, many people have data privacy concerns, as they believe that if investigators are able to acquire potential criminals' data, then why can't they acquire everyone's? And it's definitely true, but investigators have had to have reasonable suspicions, and they have to have a permit to be able to access such personal information on your personal devices. But the way I look at it is if you aren't committing any crimes, then you shouldn't have too many concerns. This last page is my reference page, and I have 3 references. My most useful one probably was the second one right here. And if I click my link, it'll bring us to it. Which it's not for some reason, but I can control copy, open it up in another link. And basically this one, it just helped me realize or basically give me more information on digital evidence and how it's used in the criminal justice system and how it's used in the court. And it actually brought up a very interesting case of Casey Anthony, which I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of. So I read a little bit about that, and then it's 32 pages, so I had a lot of helpful information. And that is the end of my webpage. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.